ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to F1 Manager 2024, where we are creating a new livery, the Ford livery. I have been requested on Facebook as well as online and other places to actually make a tutorial for this, because this is again with no mods, so that way everyone can access this, including console. I know it doesn't look perfect, there is some jaggedy edges and it doesn't look great. However, when you put this on the driving suit and the car itself, the livery, it's unnoticeable and it looks much cleaner than it looks on the logo. You don't have to trust me with that one. I can show you at the end of the video, so we'll show you what it looks like on the actual on a car, so that way you can see, and the ovals as well. So first things first, we want to get a blue circle, which is in circles, the very first one. The colour of this circle is 230 by 100 by 60. That creates this massive ovally kind of circle here. And the location of this one is 0 by 0, and the width and height is 1.38 by 0.58. And the rotation is 0 degrees. That'll get you this oval here. Next we have this white circle. Colour is 0, 0 and 100. And the location of this one is 0 by 0. The width and height is 1.34 by 0.54, and the rotation is 0. It will create a massive semicircle blob here. You cannot use the ring kind of thing, or an O. You can't use that because it gets too skinny on the side. So it has to be the circle, same as the one below. So it's just another circle. And then the blue circle, exactly the same as this one here. What I'll do is I'll put the colours on the right hand side. There's only two colours, the blue and the white. And then there's only a couple more blue things, so don't worry too much about it. So that's the blue. Location is 0 and 0. Width and height is 1.28 by 0.48, and the rotation is 0. And then that'll get you the background for the Ford logo. If you use a semicircle, if you try doing the width of these get really skinny and it doesn't look right. So that's why I prefer doing the ovals with this actual circles. Okay, next we have this like circly tyranid kind of thing. Color 00100. This is white. Where this one is in abstract, and it's on the far right. It's on this one here on the far right on the top layer, abstract, and then that's how I found it. This one. So this one is minus 0.41 by 0.11, and the width and height is 0.26 by 0.26, and the rotation is 10 degrees. Next we have exactly the same thing, only this location is minus 0.37 by minus 0.16. The width and height is 0.20 by 0.20, and the rotation is 21 degrees. That's how you get these like curves down here and up here. Again, it's not going to look perfect right now, we'll fix that in just a momento. Okay, next we have like this quarter semicircle. This one is located in circles. It's just this one here, second to last, bottom row. It's just this one. And the colour of that one is the blue. So this one is minus 0.36 by 0.00, width and height is 0.28 by 0.28, and the rotation is 355 degrees. Next we have exactly the same thing, so just duplicate this one here with this button, duplicate this one, and then this one is minus 0.42 by minus 0.03, width and height is 0.28 by 0.28, and the rotation is 22 degrees, and then that should fill up this little gap down here for you, so that should look a little bit aesthetically pleasing. Next we have this line here. This is actually my favourite piece. It's the I in Formula 1 font solid. It's basically just a really long line, which isn't actually in the game. If you try using a square, it's too thick. But this one here, because it's an I, you can actually get it really skinny, you can get it really, really small, and it definitely looks really nice, especially when you put it in like this. So, colour of this one is obviously going to be 00100 because it's white. This one is, location is minus 0.22 by minus 0.02. The width and height is 0.16 by 0.30, and the rotation is 17 degrees. And that's how you get the stem for the F. Next we have another one of these like quarter semicircle things. So this one here is white again. The location is minus 0.11 by minus 0.23. The width and height is 0.18 by 0.18, and the rotation is 150 degrees. Then we have a circle. Sorry about that. I just had to sneeze. I didn't want to sneeze into the microphone, so sorry about that. Next we have a circle, which is this circle up here. It is the blue circle. The location of this one is minus 0.33 by minus 0.18. The width and height is 0.14 by 0.10, and the rotation is 0 degrees. And that creates this circle here. Next we have the letter I again, which is going to be this one up here. So just to remind you, it's Formula 1 font solid and it's the I. Colour of this one is white, and the location is -0.15 by -0.26. Width and height is 0.16 by 0.42, and rotation is 94 degrees, because it is slightly in an angle in the actual logo, so that's why I've done it like that. Next we have another circle. It's like an overly kind of circle down here. You might be able to see it clipping a little bit with the stem, but that's fine. It's the only way I can get it to work, really. I could put a bit more effort in, but it's just so small that people aren't going to see it, so I'm not too bothered. But yeah, the colour is blue. It's just a normal circle, same as what we did at the beginning. Location is -0.35 by 0.09. Width and height is 0.20 by 0.10. And the rotation is 294 degrees. That should give you this little blue circle here. Next we have the I again, same I as always, the Formula 1 font solid, this I down here. Colour is white, and this will create this stem along here. So the location is -0.14 by -0.01, the width and height is 0.14 by 0.30, and the rotation is 87 degrees. Next we have the oval, which is literally in miscellaneous or misc. Third one down, second column, and then you get this one here. And then this is going to create this O. This is what we're going to be using for the O's, because the O, you don't want to expand it too much or shrink it too much, because then the corners and the sides get a bit really skinny and it just doesn't look right. But for this one here, it's perfect for these little O's almost. So we'll do that one. So this one here is just white as always. This one location is -0.11 by 0.16. Width and height is 0.18 by 0.28, and the rotation is 0 degrees. Next we have our I again, this time in blue. The location of this one is -0.12 by 0.07. The width and height is 0.10 by 0.10, and the rotation is 180 degrees. And now that should put one side of this here. That way you can get this little nook stuff from that. Right, next we have this semicircle, again the quarter semicircle thing. So this one's in white. This one is -0.24 by 0.21. Width and height is 0.16 by 0.16. The rotation is 298 degrees, and then that gives you this little hook off the bottom of the O, which is in the logo. Next we have another semicircle, quarter circle, which is this one here, which connects the O and the R together. Again, in the white. This one is 0.03 by 0.04. Width and height is 0.16 by 0.20. Rotation is 174 degrees, and then that'll get you this one here, which is nice. Next we have a white circle, which is just the end of the R. Unfortunately, this is as small as I can make it, I believe. And this is the only way that I can think of that's actually going to get this little blob, because there is a little bit of a blob on the R. Again, it's just a circle in white. Location is 0.17 by 0.10. Size is as small as you can get, 0.10 by 0.10, and the rotation is 0 degrees. Next we have a semicircle, which is actually just behind this circle. I think that's how I made it slightly smaller than yours will look right now. So that's just going just behind, I believe. So this one here is in the blue. Semicircle is in circles. It's I keep calling it semicircle. This like not filled circle, the ring, is in circles. Second one in, just next to the circle. It's right there. It's in blue. And the location of this is 0.18 by 0.10, width and height is 0.12 by 0.12, and the rotation is 0 degrees. And then that's how you get the blue ring there. Next we've then got this, I think it's this hook here, that's connecting this blob with the actual rest of the R. This one here is in white. It's 0.17 by 0.05, and the width and height is 0.16 by 0.20. Rotation is 204 degrees, and then that's how you get that one there. Okay, now you get the stem for the R, which is just this one here. It's just the I again, just in case you have forgotten. It's Formula 1 font solid, I. And then this one is in white, and this one is 0.06 by 0.17. Width and height is 0.18 by 0.22, and the rotation is 191 degrees. And then that's how you get this this like slanted stem for the R. We're almost there now, almost there. One more letter. Okay, now we have the this ring again, but it's this. I believe this one is a miscellaneous. Yep, so misc or miscellaneous. Third one down, second column, same as what we had earlier. This one here. This one is in white, and the location of this one is 0.34 by 0.17. Width and height is 0.14 by 0.24, and the rotation is 0 degrees. And then that's how you get this like the part of the D. That's the circle, the bottom part of the D. Okay, now we have the stem again. So I'll show this one again. Formula 1 font solid I. That's how you get this really skinny stem. Color is in white, and the location of this is 0.45 by 0.00. Width and height is 0.14 by 0.28. And the rotation is 191 degrees, and that's how you get the stem. We are almost there, I swear. So then this one here is the half semicircle again. Color is in white. Location of this is 0.42 by 0.25. The width and height is 0.18 by 0.22. And rotation is 332 degrees. That's how you get the little lip of that one. Next we have a blue eye again, just to show again. Formula 1 font solid I must have come back to this one because it's over here, but it is going to be there for everyone. The location of this one is minus 0.13 by 0.07. Width and height is 0.10 by 0.10, and the rotation is 171 degrees. And then that's how you get this second blob here, I believe. That way you have the little, like the V shape almost. I tried doing it with a triangle, it didn't quite work. It lips a bit too much into this, and it just doesn't look right. So that's why I used the eyes for that. Oh, in fact, there's the other one. I don't know what the other eye was for then, but I've got it in there, so it's in there. So this one's blue again, same thing. It's just Formula 1 font solid. Just duplicate this one below and you'll be fine. So this one is a minus 0.12 by 0.07. Width and height is 0.10 by 0.10, and the rotation is 189 degrees. And then that's how you get these two here. So that looks quite nice. And then next is like the McLaren kind of look. So this one here is in racing. It is the final one, first row, first column, fourth row, right down here. And that's how you get this this like look here with this like McLaren kind of logo. Again, it's in white. The location of this is 0.19 by 0.09. Width and height is 0.16 by 0.30, and the rotation is 309 degrees. Now, with all that done, you should potentially have something similar or close to. Obviously, if you need to make some very fine adjustments, feel free to do that on your own, because everything's different as far as I know. So then that creates the Ford logo. So if I save, I don't want to save that one. So if I apply changes and save design, no, apply changes and save exit. If I go back, so this is what it looks like. This is on the AlphaTauri that I made the other day. Oh, sorry, not the other day. This is the AlphaTauri that I made in the last video. So as you can see, the Ford logo in the top, and actually on the racing suit, it looks okay. You cannot tell. If you looked at that, you would know that's Ford. Same thing for the car itself. I mean, the sizes are disproportionate because obviously it's designed for the AlphaTauri. But even the logo on the ground, it looks okay. You can't see any jagged edges. I think it looks fantastic, and the same on the back as well. But yeah, because everything's a little bit bigger and larger on the so with the car livery. If I go to the stickers, this one here. So this is the Ford logo here. All you have to do, obviously with this, it's no move. This one here, it's just a little bit too big. So oh, that's the wrong one. So where's it? This one. Yeah, this one. Okay, so this one here is just a little bit too big, hence why it's clipped out a bit. But obviously, I've got the AlphaTauri logo. You could have this all the way down to like 80, and it looks like this. But that's how you get the logo. I'm not going to do the livery for this one because there's a lot of livery ideas out there, and I'm not the best when it comes to the livery. This is where I come out, is where the logos and everything. That's where I'm stronger than actual liveries. So yeah, I've created the Ford logo there. So now you guys can go absolutely nuts. And see what you guys think. Let me just put my stuff back on. But yeah, that is the Ford logo. There's a Ford logo. There's no background. It's literally just this here, and I think it looks pretty nice. Like I said, it's a bit jaggedy, but when you're actually on the car and it's on the driving suit, it looks okay. So it's not the end of the world. But feel free to edit it how you want to edit it. And that's the best I could do with the issue of of having no curved font, which I think is a bit of a dilemma for F1 Manager. Not a massive hindrance, but obviously it's something that a lot of people would want. But yeah, yours should be close to that, if not exactly the same. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the Ford logo. Remember to make your liveries look really nice to go with this. You want to get a look of blue and white, you want to get maybe a little bit of red in there. But you definitely want a lot of blue and a lot of white, so very plain colours there. But it will still look very good. But yeah, great stuff. I'm really happy with this design. If you have any other designs you want me to try and create or show, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.